What's going on? Wow. That's a lot of thunder and lightning. Oh, man. Wow. What in the world's going on out here? It's not terrible, but... Oh! That's a tornado siren. That's the siren. We need to hide. We need to get shelter. We gotta find shelter. Whew. Closet. Yep, I'll be away from the windows. Yeah, this would be a good place. Good morning, everybody. Well, we had a tornado come through last night. As you can see, it just moved our truck a little bit. Didn't hurt anything here. I've already been out this morning to inspect what's happened, and we just lost maybe one or two shingles off of these. Our poor old shed had a tree drop on it back there, and yeah, our planter is, well, under a tree. This shed is completely gone. We lost, well, I don't know if we've lost that pickup wagon or not, but may have lost our rake. Might be able to just flip it back over and it'd be fine. I don't know. All the trees are damaged through here. It picked them up, moved them, threw them. Yeah. But, our poor combine. I don't know what to do. I've called the insurance adjuster. He's coming out to have a look and see what can be done. But my farm is not the only farm that got hit. Oh, Lord, look at our truck. I didn't notice that. It's clear up inside that wagon. This truck appears to be okay. But our poor old New Holland, you can see it's all skewed out of place. And there's boards and materials wrapped in that tree on it. And this, no words. Yeah. This was clear over there. I don't know how it got over here. I mean, we're missing some of our stuff, our totes, our seed. It's just gone. I don't know where it is. Took this old combine, threw it over here, but doesn't look like it even damaged yet. Didn't mess with either one of these pieces of equipment. Surprisingly. Both of them are just still sitting where they were. Threw this up and out, but doesn't appear to have hurt it. Our swather is buried in the front of our header, and yeah. I don't know until we can get the adjuster out here and have a look. I don't know. We might be in a world of hurt. I don't know. Thankfully, we don't have any ground that is needing to be harvested at this moment. We're looking pretty good on that. We got another month or so till the rest of our ground needs to have anything done to it. I mean, we could spray for some weeds, but you know, that ain't gonna do much. The old truck, it runs fine, so I guess I'm gonna move it back over here where we had it. It seems to run just fine. I took some pictures of how things were, and I'm sure the insurance adjuster will too. Yeah, let's hop on the old gator here and let's go look out at the crop and see if there's any damage. I haven't done that yet. I'm just hoping and praying there's no damage to our crop. I mean, by the look of it, you know, it went up this direction, this general direction. You can see all my tracks from running around the other couple days. You know, it's just, wow. See, and it had to come by this tree right here. It didn't hit that, so it must have come up this way. So let's go around this way. We're not going to hurt the crop, are we? No, we're not. But I don't see any signs of damage up here by the crop. I see we got some weeds that grew in from the rain, but we can take care of that another time. But I don't know where it disappeared to up here. I just stayed inside till it was light out. Yeah, see, look there. We're good over here. All of the soybeans seem to look pretty good. The canola's looking just fine. Oh, I wonder about the corn. Let's just cut across. We're not going to hurt this. No, we're not going to hurt it. Let's just cut across and go look at the corn. Man, I don't even see where it came through. I don't see no swirl marks. Nothing thrown here and there. Oh, I bet it's wet down through there. Don't want to get this thing stuck. The corn, it appears to be just fine. It's all standing. Just, yeah. Wrong place, wrong time or something. I don't know. Unless it cut off a different way and I just don't know it. Yeah, we're just lucky we didn't have any animals get hurt. Nah, you know, it just this is something else. I don't know what to make of it. Anyway, I guess I'm just going to sit around. I'm not going to mess with nothing until the adjuster gets here, and then once the adjuster gets here and tells me what's going on, then we'll know more from there. But, yeah, I'll see you guys here in just a little while. Once he gets done with his stuff, because there's nothing I can do till he gets here. I want him to, you know, I don't want to start messing with something if it's going to mess up what happened. But I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, everybody. I'm just tacking on a shingle or two. Well, the insurance adjuster has been here, and, I mean, as you can see, our roof looks pretty good on all of our sheds in our house. I got my ladder over there, but, I'm going to get down off of this roof, and I'll show you what the insurance adjuster has unfortunately told us. Sometime tomorrow, we're going to have some people coming out. But let me get down off of here. Just a minute. Oh, that is much better. Okay. Now that I'm down off of there. This tree back here, he says we're just going to tear this little shed down and we're just going to get rid of it. You can see the trees. They're starting to actually show that they're dead. Their leaves are falling off. It uprooted them pretty bad. But we got to cut those out, cut them down, get rid of them, and create a burn pile for them, which we'll do. And then we'll start getting all of this yanked out of here. It's pretty rough, man. Anyway, the insurance adjuster thinks that all three items over here are planter, and that will be fine if we can get it uprighted. If there's any damage, he will cover those. He's not going to total them out. Unfortunately, over here, though, is a different story. Sadly. He is totaling out the combine. The combine is 100% totaled. He totaled out both headers. He totaled out this cedar right here. Um, he totaled out the Case 9370. Totaled out this old farm truck. He's going to see if the auger wagon can be fixed. If it can, great. If not, well, I don't know what we're going to do. He wants to get the claws off of the Case and have a look underneath of it to see if it's going to be totaled or not. The New Holland here is, unfortunately, he's pretty sure it's going to be totaled, but he wants me to wait to do anything with it until we've heard what's going, like get everything off of it and until they've come here with their cranes and stuff to get everything situated. And yeah, otherwise he thinks everything else will be okay. Of course the sheds are totaled out because there ain't nothing here of them. They found part of our shed actually over about a mile in that direction, where another farm had some ripped up, and some of this ain't even from our farm. I guess it's from another farm over that way that got nailed. So we're going to start working on this, cleaning it up, getting everything yanked out, I guess, get these trees cut up and gone and burned, and yeah, then we'll go from there. So figured I'd let you know what I've heard, and hopefully we'll see some insurance stuff here soon. But I'll keep recording on this, and I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. Okay, we've got everything cleaned up for the most part here. We got all the stuff removed and moved away, and yeah, it's looking pretty barren here. We have not received a check. Since the last time we talked, we're now at the end of September. Things are getting down to the wire. The dealership has two of our tractors, the Claws and the New Holland, and the saved equipment. They're going through it, fixing it up, and we haven't heard much about it. As far as our shed here, we haven't heard nothing, as far as what they're going to adjust it out at. I imagine it's going to be pretty nice. At least I'd hope so. I don't know what we're going to do for a combine at the moment, because, yeah, we're going to have one here. Well, let's be honest. We're going to have one relatively soon if we're going to do anything at all around here. Excuse me, I had to get that coffee going. Another morning where I'm stressed, But I do have some interesting news. We are leasing a tractor in the meantime. Now, I've got everything else in here. The old truck, some tractors, the old hay rake turned out just fine. We touched it up and it was able to come back to us immediately. So that part is good. I've moved some of our stuff that was from the shed. We found our seed bags out in the field. And yeah, we found a few things, moved them down here just so they're covered. And then we've got this case to be using. It's a rental. It's not ours, but it's a neat little tractor. Works out pretty good for us. We need to feed our animals again today, so we're going to get that done. We've just been using it for whatnots and moving stuff around. Straw if it needs it, that type of stuff. There we go. Let's fill this up. Sorry it's so noisy over here, but, it just is what it is. A lot of noise when it comes to being at a farm. But, yep, they gave us this little case to use temporarily while we are waiting for our stuff to come back. Now, it sounds to me, from what I understand, it sounds like we're going to get the majority of our stuff back. Minus the combine and You know, the one truck and stuff, it was just too badly damaged. Hi, babies. How are you guys doing today? Okay, let's see here. Well, it doesn't look like we need too much in here for you. We'll go ahead and pop some food in here for them. Oop, I got it set to this side, don't I? That's okay. We'll just kind of slow roll through here. Like I said, you know, the dealership's been pretty good to us, helped us out quite a bit with this tractor. You know, we don't need a whole bunch for doing what we're doing. We just need enough that we can, you know, run the everyday basic necessities here at the farm. And this has been a pretty good little tractor so far. I'm impressed with it. It's pretty zippy, pretty nice. Does the job that we need it to do. Okay, we need one more. There we go. One more and that should do it. But yeah, all we've been doing is just working. You know, working towards the things we need to get done. And at the moment, it's just the animals. That's it. We need to grab that pallet of wool and get it moved too. We'll do that next. And let's check on the sheep while we're over here, shall we? Yep, looks like they are actually going to need another bale in there. So we'll get another bale of alfalfa for them. Yes, it's not a bad little tractor. Kind of looks foreign-ish, you know, but the newer stuff all looks foreign, I think. Doesn't have a lot of power. It's pretty lackluster when it comes to power, that is. But it does a good job, I think. I think it does a really good job of just doing the basic chores we have around here. There we go. Very easy to operate. And once again, it's different from what I normally drive. It's new, you know. Easy to use, though. Very, very easy to use. That part I am impressed with. Okay. Drop that off. Let's go get that bale. We'll go get that straw bale for the cattle, then we'll get the bale for the sheep. And yeah, it's just, you know, I hate to say that, it's so weird the way this is working out. Oh yeah, and I put the sprayer in there. It's the only place I could find to put it, so it's where it had to go. And believe me, it just barely fits. I have to lift up on the booms just to get it in the gate. Whoops. Yeah, see, this isn't like the other tractors. But it works pretty good. Whoa! That's the second time I've done that now. I'm so used to having a longer boom. And this one has a little bit shorter of a boom. Must be done. Yep, not very much left of this one. But they took what they needed, and that's all that matters. we'll go ahead and get it placed back up in here. Had one fall off the other day. I haven't fixed it yet. Whoops. Might have stabbed that one a little bit too high. Probably did. But anyway. Alright. Hop out here. Close this up again. And close this side up. And then we'll go to the other side and get an alfalfa bale and get it tipped in where it needs to be. Been a while since we've had to do this. The sheep they take their time. Seems like the alfalfa is easier on them, you know. Let's see here. Whoop, I had it right. There we go. Whoops. See, that's something else I keep doing too, is I keep hitting buttons I'm not supposed to. Yeah, I kind of want our other stuff back. It's a lot easier to work with. Alright, sheep, stay in there now for me, please. Look out! Ah, they don't listen anyway. Alright. Set that down on there and back off. And we got to just kind of shove it down in there. Alright. It should fall now, shouldn't it? Nope. Almost. Little more, little more. There it goes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If we had round bales, probably be a little easier, but I don't have round bales. Look out, sheep. You guys are close. I'm going to end up running one of you over, I'm sure of it at some point. There we go. Well, that takes care of that. I suppose we should... Oh, let me get that door closed too. Getting cooler, probably ought to leave those closed, even though there's ventilation on either end. That creates a pretty good wind tunnel through everything. I suppose we should go check, because I think we're going to get our tractor back today. I think. But I suppose we ought to go check on it and take this with us. Because I did get a message from them that they were ready for us to pick up some of our equipment. So let's go see what they got done and what they don't. I know that the claws was first up on the list. So I imagine it'll probably be the first one. And then we can turn this thing back in. Because there's no reason for me to still have this case if I've got a perfectly good working loader of our own. I just hope it's working again. They had to put, I know on the claws, they had to put a brand new casing underneath of it. Whoop. It needed a brand new casing, an oil pan, and the casing around the rear axle had to be completely replaced. Insurance covered that, of course. A new hood and new front weight bracket for the New Holland. And they were supposed to be looking for me a comparable tractor to the case that we had, the Steiger. So, I don't know what they have found. I know they, again, this is just, they sent me a message, said they had some stuff ready, wanted me to come. So, we're on our way, It's all we can do. Look how easy the steering is on this. It's just super smooth. You barely turn it, and man, it's following. That's unusual, to be honest. It really is. And I'll tell you one thing. What they lack more than anything in here is a good cup holder. I'm holding my coffee cup between my legs because there's just not a good cup holder here. Alrighty. Well, almost a month. All of our stuff's been gone. I sincerely hope that some of it's here. I certainly hope so. Let's see, let's pull around back here, because that's where our stuff's going to be. Well, there's our loading wagon. It looks pretty good. Doesn't look like... Oh, well, there's basically everything that is ours, I think. Let's pull up here and find out, shall we? Okay. Yeah, there's our loading wagon. Man, look how good everything looks again on the front. That looks brand spanking new. This looks really good too, like they did some work elsewhere. Wow. This was brand new when we bought it, so it should be in great shape. Wow, look at our swather. Yeah, they had to replace these arms that hook up to the header. I guess that was pretty rough. What's this? A 9884 Cummins engine. I wonder if that's what they found to replace it. Let's go find out. Here's the service shop side. And I imagine they had everything in there. Let's go find out. I'll be back with you. Hey everybody, everything's done. The ticket is done. They've done everything. They said don't worry about the lease on the tractor. I told them where it was parked, handed them the key. This is our replacement. All we had to do was just sign one piece of paper that gave them, the ability to take the case, and we take this. So, yeah. It's all ours back the way it's supposed to be. So we can just haul it home. So, yeah, let's, I guess, get to it. First thing we'll do is hop in here and see she's running nice and smooth. It's got all brand new parts underneath of it. Let's hook up and take some stuff home with us, shall we? Now, we still don't have a seater. That, I know we don't have a seater yet, but we will eventually. There we go. I guess let's go ahead and we'll take stuff home and do trips back and forth. I honestly have nowhere to put this at the moment, other than just where a shed used to be. But I'm sure we can fix that in the near future, because we'll have a shed eventually. We will definitely have a shed eventually. It's just going to take a little while. But I guess I will get all this taken home, and I'll see you when we get there. Hey, everybody. Well, I made it back for our last thing here, and we've been shuttled back and forth by the dealership. And This is what the New Holland looks like on the inside. It's pretty nice. Let's get her in gear here. Yeah, not bad at all. But I think it's a hair bit newer than our Steiger was. Yeah, 105.4 hours. Not bad. Pretty basic, pretty simple, but I'd say rather a nice piece of equipment, to be honest. I'm impressed. It's still older, but you know, it's not an antique by any means. We got to watch her. We don't want to be hopping those curbs. We might get in trouble for that. Let's go ahead and turn our flashers on, shall we? That all of them? Can't tell. Oh, yeah, there they are. Never mind. Well, at least turn them on until we got to here. I don't think we need them anymore. Nobody really comes down this road but us farmers, and we're pretty attentive out here, I'd say. But yeah, this seems like a pretty nice tractor. Well, should serve us just fine. You know, we've run New Holland. I believe this is when New Holland and Versatile were working together. So this is technically a Versatile. But yeah, Cummins engine, runs like a champion. Does not even give us any fits. Now, one thing the dealership did tell me, and this is not just the local dealership, I also talked to the Claus dealership. They cannot find a combine comparable to what we had. They're just going to give us a payout. The insurance company's just going to give us a payout on our combine, both of our headers. And we're going to be responsible for trying to find a combine on our own. But we're going to be ready to harvest soybeans and corn like ASAP. We are only less than a month away. I mean, we're talking a few days away from harvesting. So we're going to have to find something, and we're going to have to find it quick. And they gave me a phone number for someone who has a combine that we might be interested in. And I'm going to look it up and give them a call and see if we can go look at it. I don't know if it'll be today, tomorrow, when, but hopefully before harvest. Because, yeah, we're going to need it in order to finish the crops we got in this year. And then we can, you know, maybe look at something nicer, bigger, whatever. But we'll see. Yeah, and hopefully as soon as we get our payment in, I can start contracting a building to be put down. Start getting some of this stuff back inside where it belongs and kind of organizing again. But we'll see. Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. Until next time, see you then.